Ooh, get in there. Why do you gotta laugh like that? Sup, loser?
We've hosted car shows for 10 years, and I figured I would get you behind the scenes at our 8th annual Appleton Takeover. It's an event that we do in Wisconsin. We do it every single year. It's a way to close out the season, and we're super, super excited about it. So I figured I'd take you behind the scenes as to what it kind of looks like to actually host a car show, maybe some tips and tricks, and then of course kind of show you something that you may not know about me, which is I've done car shows for like a decade now. So be sure to subscribe, follow along, drop a comment on what you'd like to see, and let's get into it because it's 6:30 in the morning.
All right. Start, baby. Oh my God, this clutch feels so much different than the Gloria's. There we go. There we go. First things first, before we do anything else, we gotta go feed the team. So make sure you're meeting up with your team beforehand, otherwise you're just kind of big doo-doo. I always show up late because I don't like waking up early with people. I can wake up alone by myself just fine, but with people, So you might be wondering how I have the Glory here and I have the Honda S2000, and that's because this event, even though it's raining, is at Wisconsin International Raceway, which is a drag strip. So we're gonna have quarter-mile drags running if the weather allows us to, which means we have to bring both cars because the Honda's obviously going to run, it has to run, and then the Glory can just be there as the homie hauler in case we run out of ice when we're at the stands or if we're in the vendor booth and we need some water, maybe a White Claw. So now that we got everybody fed, we actually have to go to the car show, which means we have to, half of us didn't fill up on gas. And when I say half of people, I mean me. So tip number 2, always have your car filled up the night before. Even if you think that you're going to do it the morning of, you won't. So just fill up, go to Quick Trip, get yourself a prime rib sandwich, and then we go to the car show. So this is the oval track of Wisconsin International Raceway, where if you actually look, like right here, there's the end of the quarter mile. So you'll be able to do both. So if those like actually got the ticket, you can run whichever one you want. So it's actually pretty exciting. We'll see how it all goes. But for now, it's kind of like rushing to get everything unpacked because this is usually the most stressful part of the entire thing. Order. You're helping. I'm trying. Oh! I'll take that. Thank you so much. Next tip is always wear wool socks if it's a cold day, and then arrive with a broken bumper and 3 exhaust tips out of the 4 that you need. That's always a pro tip too. It's gonna be a great day. Tip number 2, the socks. Tip number 3, always have petty cash. You never know how much you need, but it's never enough. This looks like a lot, it's like $150. Wait, are those ones? Yeah. And then if you're bored afterwards, you got a little something you can do, you know what I'm saying? We go up front, we're about 2 hours before the event launches, and we're getting the pre-registered cars in. Those are an hour.
What's it like walking like a peasant?
I feel like this is dumb. Hey, can I buy it?
Yes.
So 2 hours before pre-registered cars, they're all lining up over there. Then we have the day of, starts coming in at around 11:30, 12 o'clock. So this event's new for us. We're hosting at WIR is new. We haven't done a drag strip event either. So we usually host this at a baseball field, and we have cars on the concourse and stuff like that. So we're gonna see if people like this. I think they will. We had double the registrations this year than last year, so we'll see how it goes. Another fun fact is WCC was founded because when I first started trying to get into the car scene, everybody was super mean and they didn't really want to teach me anything, and I didn't know anything about cars. My family's not into cars, my grandparents aren't into cars, nobody was into cars. And kind of a soft guy, not a big fighter, not a big shit talker by any means. I'm witty, I don't like to talk shit, so it kind of bugged me. So I actually made a group on Facebook. It was called the 715 Car Club in the URL, and I named it Wisconsin Car Enthusiast Club, and I invited people who I thought would teach and be really nice because I didn't have a place to feel like I could learn and grow. 10 years later, 62,000 members. Online page is a little rough, but the events are awesome. WCC springboarded River Valley Road Rally. It springboarded my jump into the wheel tire suspension thing that I did for 4.5 years, and it's bringing me back into everyday content creation. So there, now you know something about me. And I don't like hats, but maybe somebody will call me daddy today, which, by the way, if you want a daddy hat, description link, you know where it is. Oh, hello there, bud. You can have that. That's for you. You fill that out, okay?
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, man. There's that. Just fill that out, and then Dustin up there will check you in, okay?
All right, thank you.
That doesn't sound stock.
It is stock.
No way.
No, it's supercharged.
There you go, man. Just
you.
fill that out, and then up there, Dustin will check you in, okay?
Okay, thank
Looks
you.
awesome, man. Here you go, sir.
Thank you.
Just fill that out, and then Dustin up there will check you in, okay?
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, man. There you go, sir. That's a show! So if you're looking to run a car show, when we first started running car shows, hi baby. When we first started running car shows, it took about 55 volunteers for us to run a show, which was nuts. 60, I remember one time. And it was because we had everybody everywhere, and that was at the beginning of us hosting events. Now, we can host an event like this, or the season opener that has 2,500 cars probably, with about 16 people. So we've gotten pretty good at this, but it's mostly the team. The team crushes it. I just hand out cards, smile and wave, fist bump, run terrible quarter-mile times. These guys do all the awesome work. They're absolutely incredible. I suppose that is tip number 4 if you guys are looking to host a car show. Host it with people that are your friends, but that are hard workers. A lot of times people will host these car shows and they host it with people that are like, they're really close buddies and stuff like that. And that's all great and like well and stuff, but if your friends don't know how to work hard, the event's gonna suck. So don't do that. Only host it with people you know are friends, but also kick ass. Sometimes people that aren't your friends but are really eager are way better than your actual friends. So there you go. How much horsepower?
550 on E98.
No.
Yes.
No way. I don't believe you. Are you gonna run the drag strip?
No.
Oh, come on, bro. Come on. Wait, you can air it out too?
Yeah, I can.
All right, air it out. Air it out. Oh my gosh. So this is a Plaid?
Yes.
And you're gonna be running people at the drag strip today.
I'll try.
You want to race me in my S2000? You sure? You deal? All right, hell yeah. You have to give me at least like 2 seconds. No, I need like 2-second head start, and then you can kind of like gun me down. Deal? Yeah. All right, man. Thanks for coming. All right, so pretty much once you actually get up and rocking and the event goes live, you have lines. Now, the worst thing about lines, if you are doing a car show, is try to make them not turn left. You almost always want them to turn right. It speeds up traffic tremendously. Now, we're kind of screwed because you have to take a left at this place. You can't actually force people to go around because it's like a 3-mile workaround. But if you can, always force cars to take a right. I'm always up front at car shows just because I like actually hanging out with everybody and saying hi, but it's a beautiful day. People are still coming in, which is super exciting, which means it's time to get the drag strip live. It's time to enjoy some events, get some trophies out there, have some fun, eat some delicious food, and just see how it all goes. Once you're done doing all of the spectators and letting them in, you gotta find a way to get back to the track quickly. Now sometimes that means making sacrifices. Our sacrifice today, hello, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. But it is much more efficient than walking. So sorry, Mom. We did it. Let's go!
It's not weird at all.
No, it's not weird.
It's only weird if you make it weird. Or if you fall.
Balancing.
If we fell, it'd be really weird.
Yeah, this would be really awkward. We're going wide. Sorry.
I think it's neat.
That is neat. That thing's sick. It's weird, we know, it's fine. Hey! All right, so up next, we have a little bit of time, which means we're gonna go see if I can break my 12.05, or if I can at least just, you know, run something fun. I'll probably pull some air out of the tires and we'll see what we can do. All right, are you ready? Okay, remember, you gotta give me like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. All right? All right. It's a Plaid. You ready? Yeah. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna race this this Tesla. I told him he's gotta give me at least 2 seconds. If I run as good as I ran last time, that's a 12.05. If he gives me a 2-second head start, he's gotta run a 10, which he will, because it's a Tesla. He's gonna give me a 2-second head start. Okay, boys, bracket style against the Tesla. Thank you, sir. You ran a 9.75. I ran a 12.5. Let's go. Thank you, sir. All right, so we're pretty much all set to go with the S2000 being ran 9,000 times. We just hot lapped it 4 times. Best run, 12.5, which isn't fantastic. It's not terrible, but it was fun to actually run. I ran up against a Tesla, lost terribly, but did win against a Subaru, a Mustang, and I think another Mustang or something like that. But anyway, I'm really debating now on taking that thing.
Sorry.
Okay, so we got the drag racing done with the SUK, we got the cars in, we got the judging in progress right now. Another pro tip that's gonna wanna keep in mind, sunscreen. It's the worst thing ever. I forget it every single time. I hate it. I hate the oiliness of it, but sunscreen's very, very important, okay? I get yelled at by my team every single day to put on sunscreen because I burn really easy. I'm half Hispanic, and yet somehow I burn probably 25 minutes into the sun. So, I'm hiding from it. We gotta get judging done. And then maybe the 4:30. And maybe some food. Don't make it weird.
Beep, beep. Come on, we're going.
Ooh, get in there. Why do you gotta laugh like that? Sup, loser?
My son's making some fries right now.
Do you guys have a smoothie? Can I try a smoothie?
Yeah, what do you want? What flavor? There's a
Uh,
list right there, yeah.
strawberry banana.
Can I do one of those too?
Yeah.
I'll have whatever your favorite smoothie is, Timmy.
Beautiful. I think I'm losing track of tips, but tip number 9, always be friends with the food vendors. Always find a way to figure out what they like. He's been with us for 5 years, I think, 6 years now. Typically gets mad when the host doesn't allow him to sell stuff, which is pretty typical, but highly recommend being friends with your food vendors because those guys know everyone.
So good and tasty.
Gosh darn, healthy and unhealthy in one go. Hi everyone, I'm Alex. I'm actually the founder of the Wisconsin Car Enthusiast Club. If I could just give a round of applause to the volunteer team that helped make it happen, all of these folks. This event's a little bit different for us. This is the first time we've ever hosted at WIR, so thank you so much for your patience. Typically we host at the baseball field over at the Timber Rattlers Stadium, which is a ton of fun, but we wanted to do something different this year, which is why we had the drag strip running behind us. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, I'd highly recommend it, or bring a car next year so that you can participate in it. So with that being said, we're gonna jump into the trophies. The great news is we take our trophies very seriously. We usually hand make them, but we ran out of time. So here's a glass trophy. You could drink a beer out of it if you wanted to. Best Euro goes out to Blake Pearson and his BMW 335 that's powder coated red. There you go. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, man. There you go. And then next up and lastly is People's Choice. Is the owner of the Tesla Plaid around? Awesome. Oh. Congratulations.
There you go, brother. I gave you 2 seconds though.
Yeah, he gave me 2 seconds and he still whooped my ass. So, whatever. Thank you so much for coming. It means a lot to have y'all here. I know it's a different event, different venue. The rain scared a couple people off, but it does mean a lot to have you here. Hopefully we'll see you next year. You're more than welcome to come check out the booth. But I'm Alex and we will see you guys later. Thank you. Goodbye. Got him. And just like that, it's now pouring. The show just ended. It is literally 5 o'clock and the show just ended and it is pouring. I'm doing my best. So we're all done. It means everybody comes over to the house and I order pizza and we all just relax for a little bit because it's a Sunday. So people grab a couple drinks, we hang out, and that is all there is to it to host your own car show. Hope you guys enjoyed some tips and tricks. And drop a comment if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will see you next time. Adios. Goodbye.
So, kind of a cool little tidbit there. That's one where Gretchen obviously kind of stole my thunder there a little bit, kind of took care of it, and really just stole it all there. But there's something I wanted to do today. Gretchen.